Hey everybody, today talk about passive voice. Passive voice in present simple and past simple. Use. We use the passive voice to emphasize the action rather than who or what is responsible for it. Formation. The passive voice is formed with the verb to be in the appropriate form in the past participle of the verb of the sentences. The passive voice in present simple. The active voice is different to the passive voice in the following. The active voice highlights the subject, the person who do the action, and the passive voice highlights the object, which receives the action. So, we have two structures to follow. The active voice are the sentences we usually do. For example, Kevin records the video. In the passive voice, our example will be as follows. The video is recorded by Kevin. For the structure for the passive voice, the verb to be has to be identical to the time in which the active voice. The second verse, that is in participle. For this, we remember how to conjugate the verbs record in present, recorded in past, recorded in past participle. In the structure, in the end of the sentences, in the passive voice, we have to correctly conjugate the personal pronoun. Remember, the personal pronoun subjects and their object equivalents are the following: I, you, he, she, it, we, they. See another example. He records the video, active voice in present. The video is recorded by him in passive voice. We record the video in active voice in present simple. The video are recorded by us in passive voice. For the passive voice in the past tenses, the structure is the same. You just have to take in mind how conjugate to verb to be, how the different, and the other elements for the sentences is the same. For example, Kevin recorded the video. In passive voice, the video was recorded by Kevin. Other examples in passive voice in past simple, he didn't record the video. In passive voice, the video wasn't recorded by him. We recorded the video. In passive voice, the video were recorded by us. The person who causes or carries out the action is called the agent and is expressed by the prepositions by. We usually omit the agent when the action interests us more than the agent, when we don't know the agent, when it's easy to figure out who the agent is. For example, my wallet was stolen by someone who we don't know. This device was made in China by factory workers. Thank you.